Hi. I'm eating right now, which is why there's an intro. Also, I always do an intro, but I wanted to preface this by saying I'm also eating right now. So give me a minute. Any Torvoers in the chat? Sound off. Ouch, I hit my foot. Ow, ouchies, ow. Ah, I forgot to boot up the game on the stream end. Hold on, let's... I am all not set up for this. Let me change my webcam, because I'm not playing Dune right now. Where's my webcam? There it is. Oops. There we go. Dinosaurs are for children. You're banned. Give me a moment. Gotta pull up the video game. Not that. In fact, I need to get rid of this. Yes. No, I do not want to save it. There. There's literally not much I have to show, but you know, here you go. Did it in real time. How's the frames? I've never run this game on ye old Strimbolini. You guys have any questions about this? I probably can't answer them. It's good. Good. Great gameplay. Wonderful gameplay loop. Or rather, what would you want to see first? That's a good place to start. And while I'm here... When is 12 releasing? May, you're a tester. You know more than me. You should know that. Yeah. Leaked ability. Can you do an adult to juvie speedrun? No, I can't. Actually, I did not even know there was a juvie until I just decided to even see if he had finished it. Oh, my bad. I got confused. I can't show what hasn't been shown off, except for this and this, because literally everything has those. I will show the subs though. Leak. I will show you some of my favorite details that I don't think have ever been stressed in a screenshot when I come over to this cliff here. This is my favorite detail. I've been waiting to show this. It's little spikes on the heel. These little guys. I didn't really need to go into Ansel to show that. Tan blood. This freaking sucks. Honestly, you're right. How about the skins? We can show that. Juke and Feast. This is Sulfur. The Piss skin. Right now it's red though, because I like this color combination. Show it off. And I'll show the female here in a minute. The colors and such. Not done. If that needs to be stressed. Default. And you know what? It releases tomorrow. It's Saurian. Does Isle have a Torvosaurus? Worse skin selection than the Nook. Actually, technically, I would argue Dripto has a worse skin selection. Because it's got less skins. And 2 of them are... No, 3 of them are dark as shit. Okay. Started my computer decided to go right for some reason. Why isn't the Nook getting more skins? Yeah, Yang's kit is too complex, so KTO opted to do only 2 abilities for Torvo. Oh my god. Turn my volume down, because you know, I love perpetual wind and river noises. So yeah, this is all it's gonna get for abilities. I think it'll be balanced. Look at this little guy. It's a little dude. Dead. Oh, and I can't pick these guys up, so here, I'll show you this. Sure, this is fine. The eating Anon. Oh, stream hiccup there for a second. Everything good? Might have even cut out the anim. I leaked something. I shouldn't have shown that. It was also just the most mundane thing to wake anyway. Plug, can you buff Dino? Born with one hand and a singular pinky. Please reduce Turbo's kit bloat. I would do that, but that involves having to go into the... I was going to do that for the joke, but then I'd have to go into the ability menu, and I can't do that. That's illegal. I don't know if he did a swimming animation. Jesus Christ, these things won't shut up. Let's look at the subs. Well, first let's look at the L Colors Day female. Oh, I don't think it has female colors yet, actually. Never mind, I might be wrong in that. Maybe for these. I can't tell. I think these are different. I think these are female colors, but they're not. I shouldn't be showing these anyway because they're probably not finalized. Because these don't look at all different from the males that I can remember. So I don't. None of the female shit's finalized. So actually, I won't show that. I lied. But I will show the subs. All right. This is the base. Not the base, the default one. Club voices KTO Torval, yeah. That's its 2 call. The friendly. Show us this. This is V3. This is one of my favorites where all the spikes are like crooked. Not all of them, but like pretty much all of them. And it runs all the way down the back. And it's a beefy one, too. Why did that sound like Muscle Man? I can't do a Muscle Man. I tried. You know who else sounds like Muscle Man? Where's Elvis? I'll get to it. Which is the next one anyway. This is the Elvis one. I like this one because it's like it's the one like really thin one, and also it has the midline spikes just right here, which I think is pretty cool. And I didn't notice it had the cheek spikes. And this is the Elvis one. I think it's the most lean of the variants. Then this is the one that I was using. This is probably my favorite Tannerai variant. Beefy as fuck. Got a little more prominent crests, just a little bit. Its spikes are rounded instead of sharp like the other ones. How many spike subs are there? All of the Tannerai, well, just at least 2. All of the Tannerai subs have spikes on them. This is also the only sub where the arm spikes curve up. Here, I'll show you the other ones. The other ones curve kind of down or out. If they even have them. Yeah, this is the only one where they curve upwards. And now we're going to get to Gurney-Eye. Gurney-Eye doesn't have any spikes. That's their kind of their main difference between the 2 species is Gurney-Eye are not spike. Wow, let me show over. Gurney-Eye subs do not have spikes. All of them will be removed next patch. In fact, yeah, the patch just happened live. You just saw. That's why there's no spikes on this right now. This is V1. I don't know what all the Gurney-Eye ones are based on. At least not to memory. We've talked about it a little bit, but I don't remember it all. Is stream hiccuping at all? On my end, it says stream disconnected, attempting to reconnect. But it doesn't actually, like, disconnect at all. How many skins can we expect at launch? I have no idea. That is no bueno. Well, I'll speedrun this. V4. And V5. The modding mole struck, yeah. Every 5 minutes it has a stonk. Okay. Let me stop the music. Try and close a bunch of shit so maybe that it... My internet sometimes will just kind of shit on itself. Randomly, I don't know why. Usually like when I do like a boot up. So this is the last of the variants of the species. You know, I've never given this one a good look. The nose is a little too rounded for my liking. I like this one where it's like rounded but kind of boxy. You know what? It's the crest. That's what does it. And now we got the battle damaged variant. There we go. We got it there. Got a little bit of bloodshotted blind eye. Let me go and game with it. Let me go and game with it. I can see it in its full glory. Oh, this sub alone proves this is Peem. Yeah, this is definitely Peem. Can we get some Peems in the chat? Oh, I'm wet. Hold on, let me heal you. Oh. Mighty Mole gave Torval a secret pass of that. And stop talking! I need to read this! That makes it do more damage to the other Torval mods. True. The modding race. One normal eye. One blind. Oh, the pupil's even like white. One blind reddish eye. From blood. It's scary. Spikes are all fucked up. Well, let me see the teeth. Missing teeth, or the teeth are broken. So yeah, this is the beat the fuck up sub. Beating the fuck up sub. Oh. Not quite. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Not fully intact. Ha ha ha. Oi, bruv. Megalosaurus sub. Wiener Venator sub. The clouds would stop getting in the way. And the last one. Afro Venator sub. Which, not that bad looking at it. This was my least favorite of the variants / subs. Thank God it just did that same call again and not the other ones. You're not supposed to hear those. Can we get Subway Surfers? No. That game looked like ass. I'm sorry. Is Blub the mole? Torvo itself is the mole. I didn't do that. That was idle noise making in the the menu. Maybe Path of Titans was the mole the whole time. Friendly reminder that, hold on, let me put some text. Should have did this at the start. Where's text? Where's text? Not chat box. How do I add text? I don't remember how to do this. Here we go. Found what I'm looking for. Okay. There we go. Now let's make this a little smaller. That's not what I wanted to do. Smaller. Why is it doing it like that? Is it caps lock? Is that what I need to press? That's what I needed to press. There we go. There we go. Can you add a big red arrow? No. But you wanna, I can, you know, just to make this a little easier for, you know, gotta be fair. There we go. Now I can see it. Stretch it more. That was the only call you were supposed to hear. Now I'm gonna have to delete the VOD. Liam can't watch it. Hold on, let me fix something here. Let me fix something. Gradient? No, even though that looks kind of neat. Outline? Yes. The outline is not there for some reason. Okay. Trying to give it an outline. Why you no give outline? There we go. Okay, let's make this big. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Stretch out the stream for money. Give me your money. Donate. Follow the link below. Subscribe. You know, all that good stuff. What the fuck is squealing? Huh. For some reason, Gooster's message appears on stream but does not appear on my chat. YouTube hates British people? So, you know, this mod was basically done 2 months ago, as you can tell. British people are above your chat. Nice wrong opinion, bud. Everyone tag Gooster and laugh at him. Throw in a laughing emoji and a point emoji. Let me show you one of my favorite quirks, my favorite coinky dinkers that does not get talked about much in the KTO sphere. Actually, here, let me call attention to it. Pay attention to this mouth color. It's kind of a yellowish orange, right? You peeping? You peeping? You peeping? Right. Now. What the heck? It's different colored! What? This has been a thing for a while, but it's just never really pointed out, and I wanted to point it out. Never mind L Blub. Goozer, your band. May, that is in... I can't tolerate that. Just because it's not September anymore doesn't mean you can be doing that crap. I tell you what. He's too fast for me. Alright, I'm going back. Actually, no. I'm gonna try to get the color I like on this. Ban May from stream. Let me see if I can even do that from here. Can I even do that? It's not letting me even do that, so... Wait, hold on, hold the phone. Yeah, no, it's not even letting me do that. I'd probably have to go to actual YouTube instead of Streamlabs. I'm not entirely sure what this is changing. Oh, it's the eye. I'm stupid. I think this is the combo I like. Admin abuse. Blub's so fat my phone got heavier entering the stream. Why are you guys so mean? I'm not fat. You're fat. You're so fucking fat. We haven't gotten KTO Deinosuchus. Right now they're testing how Deinosuchus, how balanced it is when it's able to grab everything in the game, mods included. It has a 2 million grab limit. So far it seems pretty balanced. You can expect great things from the TLC. One second. We get it. I'm just seeing what DK's saying now in fucking KTO General. DK, are you in YouTube chat and I just don't know who's who? He might not even be here anymore. Who could say? Tyrannosaurus of the Morrison, the Edmarca Rex, the E-Rex. Donkey Kong, I loved you in the Mario Brothers movie. I'm gonna switch over to the cool, spiky, edgy sub. No, or maybe we do some Elvis. Let's do the Presley. Lump and Mark Rex into Torval, and you got T-Rex. True. And this is a great stream. Me just walking around. Well, now I'm running. Speaking of, here's the run. The current run, anyway. I don't know if that's to be updated. But the... I keep accidentally leaking calls. Thank goodness it's the boring ones. Didn't mean to do that. I was trying to press D and I pressed F. You know what? I don't like this variant. It's skinny. We like bulky turbo here. That's not the one I wanted. No, I don't. Don't do that. This one. Lakers Strike 2. Well, the first time it wasn't even me. The first time it was just the character menu. Which, on that note, I shouldn't be in the character menu because there's a call I'm really avoiding using. May quit hacking Blub's computer. True. No, we like Elvis. No, you get the chunky, cool, spiked sub. That's what you get now. Roar and shit. Yeah. Sergio would have shot me by this point. You like my bony stick beast? Too bad. You get the... Every mod has to have its chonk sub, okay? Every mod has to have a chonk. Wonder what that call is? You know exactly what that call is. Big Game Slayer. Almost said your name wrong. KTO is always losing the modding race. Let's be for Rizzle. Don't... TM, you stop it. You're being mean. I didn't mean to do any of this shit. And also, the game just did it on its own. It's something that I did not account for. Or a Sergi, since he approved me to do this. I also don't imagine he will mind, since it's only the boring calls that got leaked. Oh no! Ah! Alpha Critters, my favorite. This guy'd be chasing me. Yeah, that's what I thought. This sucks. Go fight an Alpha Dynamo. I already did. It was a little guy. Alpha Dynamos are actually really small. Telling the higher heads. Oh. What is that? The world's most uncooked burger? Anything else you guys want to see? I'm running out of steam here. Usually I just dick around on this thing for a few minutes, take a screenshot or two, and then dip out. Not showing anything that I can't show, obviously. Just because I'm on a chief. Do this. Will be a 2-slot food like every big dinosaur. Typical Alderaan anti-Apex propaganda. On God, though. Will there be a larger crest subspecies? I can show them. I'll go back and show them. None of them get particularly big because Megalosaur, like, those that are Torvo and adjacent as far as Megalosaurids go don't get particularly big crests. But I'll show them off and I'll like kind of look at the crests specifically. So this is the base one. I actually can't do this. I'll just do screenshots. I'm not risking another call leak. The answer is they don't get particularly big. There's your answer. Toro is far from bad choice. And the cool thing is, and this is a problem I think is like a very Rex-centric thing. So far, every mod of Torval seems to have very different ideas and directions for the gameplay, which in my opinion makes them all kind of, say, viable in a single server environment. Versus Rex, where everyone kind of does the same shit. Like, even like besides a case of like making it a 1-to-1 with Vanilla Rex or close to that, generally speaking, people just kind of have the same ideas for Rex. Quiet, ambush, bone break, X, Y, B, that kind of shit. But every Torval is, well, I can't really say on a specific level because I don't play enough of Torval to really comment, especially JFDs. But everyone just seems to have a different idea of how to approach Torvo, which kind of makes everyone unique. I'm not sure if you can do that in single player. What? Change sub when sleeping? No, you can't. You can do skins, and also I have it set to change stuff. You can change abilities while sleeping, and I have it set to just be able to change abilities anyway, regardless of sleeping. And I'm not gonna do that because I can't. Pog. I'm not the modding mole. Sergi gave me express permission to do this, minus some things that happened on accident. Yeah, I can do that. El Croucho. There are a number of things that I don't know how finished they are, like that, for example. I don't know how complete some of the animations are, which is why I have the big sign that says work in progress. Let me find a good grassless spot, or maybe I can just get rid of the grass. Let's see, let's turn down the El Foliage. Or I could have just went over to this thing. I'll show that. I'm sure I can show that. He's relaxing. Oh, it even makes a little noise. I didn't know that it could do that. The things that I don't know, because I'm not a tester anymore. Do we know if it's upscaled? Uh, I forget if it's upscaled and how upscaled it is. But in the KTO server, if you're in the KTO mod server, and there's a roster size chart which shows how big it is compared to the rest of the roster and some base game dinos. I believe it's upscaled a bit from Edmarca Rex, because Edmarca Rex was the main reference for it. You don't. You almost just baited me into doing that, Duck. Almost got me. That could have been disastrous. Could have been disastrous. Almost made me do it. I wouldn't have pressed every key. I would have just like slammed my hand onto the keyboard. But you never know what that could have accidentally did. How about I fit these nuts in your mom's mouth? You're banned. Are you allowed to tell us its playstyle? I am not. What are the emojis that they typically use? A hospital and a fist or something? Pressed your keybinds. Right, there's one. That's one of my keybinds. Yeah, there's its gameplay. Oh, I hit my mic. They needed to dial back on it with Oh no, stream went kaputzi again. By the way, if stream ever goes like farts on you guys, just you might need to click the live button again to make sure it jumps back to the what's actually live. Because with YouTube, I don't know if you guys knew this, if it ever like lags or buffers on your end, it'll be stuck back where it buffered when it plays again. So what you'd need to do is just either press the live button on the stream itself, or take the little bar and drag it to the right so it's back to the present. You guys might be in the past because the stream keeps hiccuping. More like poop tube. On God. For real. Can you show the swim animations? I won't, because when I went into the water a bit ago, I wasn't quite sure they were done. So I'm just gonna not show anything that I'm not really sure is done. And there are things like the movement that I can't really avoid unless you want the gameplay to be this the whole time. Let's go back to the skin I like. This one sucks! I don't know if these were the exact colors I was using, but I don't care. L skin hater. Yeah, I'm a hater. What you gonna do, punk? I hate things. that also detonates and has cruel scaling. You know, every playable has to have detonate. It's like, you know, like, if you can't do anything unique with bleed, just give it detonate. Boom, bam. When in doubt, detonate. There's the inside scoop on my opinion of detonate. That's a lie. I like detonate, but I don't like that it's kind of become the default how do I make this unique? Let's give it detonate, smile. That's what those sound like? I've never heard crabs in this game. I want to go to the sub I like, but I don't want to risk any more leaks. Can you start singing for $2? And by 2, I mean 0. I don't know why I said 2. I was reading it. Oh, you just reminded me. Gotta put the foliage back on high. No, not high. Epic. Like Epicsaurus. Admin abuse. Even the almighty Oyangutan has detonate. But Yang having it is cool. Do any other carnivorous mods have detonate? I want to say they do. And if they do, was Yang the first to... Might. Ah. That makes sense. Make sure JFD doesn't put it on Erosteon, just so that it can be different. The Woker. I don't even know. I can't... Popo? Really? Really? I've never played it. Can you switch to Surgisaurus? Yeah. Huh. That would not have been my guess of Dino with detonate. What doesn't Popo have? It's like if you gave a beetle cocaine. I've seen Cocaine Bear. I know what's going on with that. Oh, I can't do it. Can't do it solo. I feel like that should be like the only environment it could maybe do it. Not that it would be... Oh wait, as in, could it not deal bleed? Does it have to like rely on other things dealing bleed? Or whatever status effect? Actually, I could just go on it and find out myself. I don't know why I'm asking. Oh my god. It's wind. What would you want Surgisaurus' kit to be like? One shots every apex. This fucking wind is atrocious. I don't know what meddling bleed is. Exactly. I'll bleed tail. This is a creature, alright. See, I can't tell if these are jokes, because some of these sound like, no offense to JFD, like some of these just, they definitely sound like decisions. It would not have been my choice to put a bleed on a tail attack for it, but you know, to each their own. A geyser of some sort? The Stegosaur, true. Branches, my mortal enemy. There's not a thing that May says that I will take seriously. Even if it's like completely honest too. Like the most mundane, honest thing. I just won't take it seriously. Okay, I'm. Ah. Of course. Oh. They need to do something about the wind in this game, and by do something about it, I mean make it not exist. Like, perpetually. Blub is a ratist now? True. Everything I've ever said is truth. Yeah, so as the Morrison T-Rex, Torvosaurus can one-shot every other Morrison dinosaur, including sauropods. Not to leak stuff, but KTO Brachy actually almost done, and Torval can one-shot it. Because, you know, it's the king of the Morrison. Realism. Don't you know Tupan is releasing tomorrow? Jeez. So can't have bleed on its bite and detonator at the same time, so it does have bleed on its a bleed tail attack. Would not have been my choice, but to each their own. What I would have did is I would have had like the detonate be kind of viewed as almost like a secondary effect, and you would have to be reliant on other teammates to deal bleed to then proc detonate. But since it's a secondary effect, it would be for something else as its primary. Like say it's primary, just hypothetically, say it's Popo's the primary effect of that attack would be to like debuff a creature's cooldowns, and that's it. And then comes if you're teamed with a bleeder, then you can detonate that bleed as the ability's secondary effect. I wouldn't do that specifically. I'm just giving an example of how I would have did it. Because then it's like it can't regularly proc detonate, but if the situation arises, then it has that additional benefit to its attack. See, getting into the mind of how I think when it comes to this stuff. Corvo should get an ability that removes the armor of all nearby playables to show their fear. Someone add this guy to the KTO team, honestly. Fear! Should just dox the entire POI's players if they're Morrison dinos. I should dox you. You're gonna get doxed right now. You can't keep getting away with this. Stop talking about me in the public space. I've done nothing but provide a peak idea. Everyone chill the frick out. I'm gonna go get a beverage. Calm down. Stop it. Calm. Hey, hey, will the Torvosaur do a idle call if in the actual game itself? Like if I just am chilling here, will it just decide to broadcast for no reason? I've never sat still long enough. No? Okay. I'm a little anxious of that happening again. Oh, hold on, let me check something. Done checking the thing I wanted to check. I do something else. There we go. I did the thing I wanted to do. W stuttering. Cool. That's what I like to see. Let me know when it's all Gucci, gang. Oh, hold on. Maybe pull this up. Maybe this will aid me. Hasn't disconnected in 15 minutes. We're due. Reminder that if you do encounter stuttering or buffering, scroll the stream back to live. Can you voice act Torval's broadcast? Yeah, let me hear it for a second. There you go. Maybe I'll convince Sergi to add that in the game as like a special broadcast for it. Voice act Torval while it's taking a dump. I can't. It's not a C-Rex. I can't dump with this thing. Only C-Rex has dump gameplay. Blub. I don't even know what that means. Blub during stream and it's sweating. Is that because of the call thing? Because if yeah, it's true. Let's look at pot modding for fun. Nope, I'm done doing that. That sounded like a Sprite. It was actually Mountain Dew. The gamer fuel. The gamer drink. If you're a gamer, you drink Mountain Dew. Blub seems like a guy to drink Dr. Pepper on... Not really. I like Dr. Pepper, but when I have it, I'm reminded that, like... It's a once-in-a-while beverage for your boy. It's too much. You know? Coke sucks, though. I don't like Coke, really. I said that really weird. I can't really have a Coke unless it's, like, screaming cold. Otherwise, it just tastes awful to me. It's like I'm drinking something that wasn't meant to be consumed. Which, in truth, it's probably not meant to be consumed. I don't know how done it is. Everything's work in progress, Smile. The only things, as far as locomotions go, that I'm, like, pretty confident are done or close to are the sprint, the trot, walk. That's it. Look at him go. There's also the fact that the rate is subject to change too. Everything you see is subject to change. There's something I noticed about the model that needs to be fixed. I don't know if he did it yet, but there was a thing where I pointed it out and it was like, oh, I gotta fix that smile. So just treat everything you see here as the good old work in progress, as the big sign says. Make it instantly snap in the direction you're looking. Yeah, I did it. I can't. That requires juke. The aggro call? Nope, I can't show that. There's a reason that I'm only doing this. It was the only call officially shown off. Therefore, it's the only call that I can actually show intentionally. Technically, none of the calls are done. That's why... That's why it's just identical. It doesn't have variations. So none of the calls are actually done. There's a rolling emote? Dude, I did. It decided to use the most boring calls, and it did either the generic call or the friendly call twice. I was like really thankful it didn't do any of the one other good call. Not that the alert call was bad. It's just like, you know, creatures really have 2 cool calls, and that's about it. Generally speaking. Unless you're a Tyrannosaur, then you get Rumblies, which are cool. Actually, wait, I have an idea. What am I doing? Something I should have did from the get-go. Just turn down the volume. Seeing a lack of Turbo's best sub here. You're looking at him, dude. This is definitely my favorite sub, though. I really like the subs that do something pretty unique when it comes to the... Well, all of them do something unique with the spikes, but I like the Elvis sub for the fact that the midline spikes are just above the shoulder, and it's the only sub that does that. And then this one I like because the spikes are not pointed, and it's the only sub that does that. And it's the only sub with upward curving arm spikes. It's also chunky. That could not be more true. Dude, when that first happened, like, my heart sank. I was, like, thankful, but, like, my heart sank because I was like, oh shit, I forgot I could do that. Alright, it's faster than Yang, it's over. Is it? I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I'm not into the testing part of it. I don't think it is though. But also nothing is set in stone anyway. If Mr. Triceratops is on the team. $1,100 sprint turbo. Look at these meat hooks though. Look at these fucking meat hooks though. Oh yeah, here we go. Get a look at the underside of the model, which doesn't even get really shown off at all. Bro's been bulking. For real, on God. Alright. I'm going to be not playing this anymore in a few minutes. So get your last fix of the KT Orvo. Or any questiones you might have that I can answer. Can't answer any specifics at all, though. You'll never see Torvo again after this. You might not see Torvo in, like, live form like this ever again after this. Until it releases. You might get, like, a teaser video here and there, but you won't, I don't think you'll ever see it in this form. So, enjoy it while you got it. Does Torvo have a bomb? No. Got guns, though. Look at these fucking guns. Who do you think would win in an arm wrestling contest? You or a Torvosaurus? Specifically this one. See Torvo in my picks? Wow! Wow! Her picks are really cool. And they're cool. Guarantee everyone's gonna leave after this regardless, but I was intending to play Dune Awakening if anyone wanted to watch that for a bit. I promise it'll be cool things and not just me map bug, not just me farming stuff. I got an ornithopter in that game, so I can finally fly now. Goon Awakening, true! Finna bene on her Jesserit. If you're a Dooner, you would know what that means. Put a small looping gif of Torvo in the corner. If anyone wants to make that gif for me, go right ahead. Yeah, just here. I'll give you the material. Or maybe it'll just be. Hold on, I got an idea. Oh, almost just ended the world. Make a gif of that, but like sped up with text that just says Torvoing it. Subway Surfer in the corner. No. Back in my day, we had Temple Run. I don't even know it was the same kind of game. When I looked up Subway Surfers, it said it was Endless Runner, which Temple Run is one of those too. So I assume. Any of you guys remember Flappy Bird? Any rememberers of Flappy Bird in the chat? All right. One more final roar as a send off to the Torbo. Back in my day, we has Angry Birds. Children's version of Temple Run. What was the Temple Run like? Scare kids? There you go. So ends the Torbo. All right, all right. Hold on, I gotta change my webcam because now. There we go. Gotta get into character. Back in my day, we had Carnivore's Dinosaur Hunter. I only ever actually played that game once, and that was when I was a little kid, maybe about 6, 7 years old. Part of me was secretly hoping Sergi would pop in, and I could be like, "Yo, Sergi, can I just show the 3 call?" And he'd either say yes or no, and then I would do it. Well, no, I would not either or. I would do it if he said yes. Don't clip that out of context. One of these days I want it to show that. It won't though. I think the game is set to like automatically skip it the like moment you're streaming something or streaming the game. Alright, what was I gonna do? What was I going to do? I could do this. Or I can do these. I'm not sure. This is hard though. I don't like dealing with those boys. So I'm gonna do this one. Fireflies are easy. I can fly now. We're gaming. Check Discord trust. What am I checking? It's just Nico saying, "Oh hell yeah." Which, to be honest, I thought Nico has been here the whole time. Oh, that was almost bad. I don't want to be doing the vulture mode when going to the edge of the map. Dang, share a tender. Holy frick. DMs. Oh my god, making me do things. Holy cannoli. Perfect. Allow me to save that. After I get back in my vehicular. Wait, hold on, where am I? I'm safe here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Get to work. Be a little nicer, and then I might. Please. Of course, you know, I'm not an asshole. Oh, I can speed it up even more? Can I loop it? Yes, I can. There we go. There we go. Let me accept DMs also, so I'm not gonna be a rude asshole. It looks so perfect there. Or maybe I should put a top at the top. Because there's nothing there. Yeah, I think that's good. That made a weird noise, kind of scared me. What am I looking for? Hey, stop that.
What's your purpose here,
Hey, don't shoot me yet, though, because I have the wrong guns out. Okay, thank you.
United we stand.
Hi. Oh, it's a flamethrower guy. These guys are easy. All right, go ahead. Do it again. He's reaching me. I didn't anticipate that. Yeah, that's good. All right. Ah. That was close. Why don't I have my sword out? Oh my god! That was almost a disaster. My game lagged something fierce. fucking dooning. Holy shit. Am I even in the right place? There's something up there that I needed to catch. I didn't need to go down here. Oh. This? No, but I want these. This. I have to go to there anyway. Right? Where is it? Oh. No, I gotta go here. Yeah, it would be one of these boys that I gotta go to. I don't want to do that, man. I'm gonna do the other mission that I gotta do instead. I give in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that one. Dude, this game without the Ornithopter, like the Ornithopter is so game-changing in terms of just getting around. Where's the entrance to this bad boy? It's not that, is it? It might be that. Or maybe it's that. Go on. Let me go on foot. Ah, here's the entrance. I see. That's right. I don't have any of my other armor. Cool, I just realized. Well, I'm going in with a stealth suit then, I guess. Didn't mean for this, but here we are. I feel like I remember this being huge. This facility. Hope I don't have to go in too deep. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Who knows? Who could say?
You've entered Desert Botanical Testing Station number 163. I'm Dr. Wen Olmeca, Senior Plant Geneticist here at the station. In the long history of the Desert Botanical Testing Station...
Sorry, lore enjoyers. Oh.
Infidel!
There we go. Ah! This is not a place I've been. Oh, cool. Internet connection issues. That's what we love to see. Good. It wasn't that bad. Jeez, I'm low on darts. This thing be eating my darts.
Greetings, Ignis. I send this note to let you know we have been fortunate in the face of worms and weather, and have found some items I'm certain will interest you. We should be arriving at your excellent oasis in a matter of 2 or 3 days.
Hey, stop doing that.
I hope you will be able to accommodate us in the usual fashion.
Okay. Going down here. Stop it. Stop. Stop! Well, that was a waste. Keep missing me, please. All right. My fucking god, that's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to hit him with a 1.
They're coming!
He will not get off that ledge, will he?
Offline!
There we go. There are so many guys here. Oh, a Mark V wing. I can't do anything with you. Might as well sell that to somebody. How many dudes can blood take at the same time? I'm very experienced with... what do I need to grab? Where is it? have to sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! Ah, excuse me. Whew. Do I have any scrap metal? I do not. A depth one. What do I have? That's a higher rate of fire. No. Yes. Yeah, we would want that. Higher number, not always. What the fuck is this? Oh, a missile launcher. Holy canholies.
Power, once again. I am not interested in your revolution. Please stop trying to recruit me or my men.
Who is this voice
As for
actress?
the business we discussed, it turns out I have some of the vehicle components you're looking for.
She sounds
I
familiar.
would be open to supplying them to you at the right price. I've added notes to your list. But first, I'm missing 2 of my crew, Silas and Enoch. They went missing near your territory.
Seth
long
Rogen.
overdue.
Yeah.
Some of our guys think you may have bewitched them with your subversive nonsense. But I said, that's impossible. You wouldn't be stupid enough to cross us like that, would you?
You've entered Desert Botanical Testing.
Oh, I never did this one.
Over the next few days, the following will probably be coming in from the killing fields. Armor and Trost, Hosni and his brothers, Ullman's troop. Do not allow Ricard or any of his people in unless they have undamaged plus steel cogs and lots of them. Bastards shorted us last time and they need to make good before they get a single drop of water. I don't care how desperate
Okay,
they are.
cool.
Keep your guns ready just in case.
I'm finna Google who that is, because her voice too familiar to not call to attention. I swear there was more scrap metal around here, besides just that. Can I even make them yet? Oh. I need 2 more. It was just that.
You've entered Desert Botanical Testing Station number 163. I'm Dr. Wen Olmecca, Senior
There we
Plant
go.
Geneticist here at the station. In the long history of the Desert Botanical Testing Station program, there have been disappointingly few successful species introductions. But I'm proud to say we here at station number
I didn't make a lot. I don't know what I was
can
expecting.
boast of several notable successes. Our efforts have produced several varieties of dew-absorbing cacti which show great promise. We have already documented in the field natural reproduction of our modified saguaros, with Cielago bats acting as pollinators. We have every reason to believe these cacti will continue to thrive and hopefully form the cornerstone of a working ecosystem. You've entered Desert Botanical.
Shut up.
Station number 1.
Might as well. They're right there asking to be picked up. It's up here. Oh, this is this room, right? What? It's locked again. Man. Frickin' making me go and open it. Probably the wrong way. Ah, nothing. Cool. Wait, something? Money? So. Keep doing that, yeah. I should do that more often too. Just using my Q to stun them. I don't know why I haven't been doing that until literally just that moment. Possibly dumb.
Anil, imprint the following message in your bird and send it to the Sayadina at once. Revered Sayadina, we discovered one of the ancient
Not going in there.
testing stations brimming with water and occupied by scavengers. We have taken their water for Shai Hulud. I ask for your command regarding this sacred bounty. Naib Jorba.
Jorba, I received your message regarding our ailing and absent brother. You say you found the name Skorda amid his abandoned personal effects. I wonder why he chose to hide it from us. It saddens me that he has fled from his holy duty to train our militant adepts. But if he has grown as ill as you say, then he is a threat to us all. I want no sickness near my person. Is not my personal health and well-being vital to the faith? No doubt he has learned of this commandment and fled to save his life. A sad breach of faith. Take your adepts and hunt him down. One of our watchers saw him fleeing to the northwest. He cannot have gotten far in such a state. Find him, kill him, and burn the remains. Do not risk close contact.
Oh, ouchies.
There's someone here.
Okay, yep, no, missing every shot is cool. Sniper Elite. Where's final guy? Was that it? Oh. What's even in here? literally nothing that I need so far. To the final chest. Anything in here that's cool, mayhaps? Perchance? No. Water. Did I grab it? No. There are men in here? I was not anticipating this. No. Well, that person's gonna come out. Eventually. Right? Yeah, there you are. Too easy. Everyone's just weak. I don't know. Just the most powerful fucking gamer. This must be the guy I'm looking for. Need to find purple thing. Oh, there it is.
You've entered Desert Botanical Testing
Right.
Station.
I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Joke's on you, May. I knew it was muted. Even though that's a copy pasta. What is that originally from again? Let's go kill some of those men's up there. And the BRB is still there. Dummy. I gotta fix that so it can see more of the chat. Some Rouge the Bat meme. Rogue the Bat. Roger the Bat. Ominous. Oh. They dead. This guy must be wicked strong. Find Skorda.
Well, who the hell sent you?
I should go.
Isn't that flattering? Do a bow, a curtsy. Don't think I can manage either. Oh, but hell with it. I'm dying. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
That's nice of you, thank you.
Don't rightly know. We found it on Ix, something they whipped up. We took it as spoils. Easy money. Our own little spice trade. Didn't know the stuff was powdered death till the Catheria crashed. Then my crew starts dying. One by one. The Catheria getting shot down complicated things. When it crashed, I had to leave my post to recover one of the containers. Sold it to the Sandflies. Had to leave my sick mates behind. Tried to get off-world with what I'd earned by selling the bad spice from the Catheria to the Sandflies. But I got ambushed by mercenaries. I evaded them and hid by joining the Masquerette, playing the part of a good little convert. Then I got sick, and Nala and Jorba turned on me. I fled, and this is where I fell. I'll never get off Arrakis.
Yeah, you're gonna die, so you won't, yeah. That's it? That's all you know?
I know one or two more secrets. Real bangers. But maybe I'll just die with them while you watch me all helpless. Katrina wasn't supposed to get hurt. Just fly the goods to the surface. Easy. But it all got mucked up by the houses and their blasted wars. I couldn't save Katrina. In the end, though, she started to understand the real truth. It doesn't matter whether this house or that house wins. Dukes, barons, emperors. It doesn't matter who rules. The rest of us suffer. The Atreides and Harkonnen have fought for 10,000 years. Stars will burn out before these royal bastards stop their self-indulgent puppet show. Honor. Duty. Just strings to make us dance. I did my duty. I waded through a sea of guts. I'm done squeezing stones for blood.
Fucking switch to your
We should
character guy.
squeeze
You
them.
creature of a character, dude. That's peak character design. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I'll tell if it'll help stop this sickness. But when it's over, ask yourself if what you get from the houses is worth what they exploit from you. The Delphus and the Euphoria were shot down into the Sheol. Now you know. That's not a win. It's a curse. You'll draw their attention now. Dunno. So far up it'd give you a nosebleed to know. Don't know who they are, but they scare the shit out of me. Now do us a favor and leave.
Goodbye. The triangle forehead tattoo. You wouldn't think my character has style just based on their attire, but there's something.
Shields up.
Hey, yeah, no, go away from me. Oh, right away, huh? Okay. Oh. Okay, stop. Stop it. I didn't realize you could skip that until just now. I really hope it shows my character in this little cutscene, because this is always funny.
What do you have for me? Both ships were shot down in the same ambush convoy as the Cytheria. This takes us in directions both intriguing and alarming. I must have those containers. They sit in the irradiate wastelands of Sheol, but I'm more convinced than ever that their secrets are vital. Now that is a level of self-interest and maniacal ambition I can respect.
I hate the answers that I always have to give.
This task won't be easy. The land is radioactive.
Not that it matters,
I have
evidently.
word that the Atreides have found one of the ships already. The Emperor declared the region off limits in this war. Neither side can risk direct confrontation. That's where you come in, my deniable asset. Find and infiltrate the Atreides held ship, recover the bad spice and all of its tantalizing secrets.
Where's my dice roll so I can get shit dialogue option?
The Emperor declaring a non-combat zone is interesting.
Interesting indeed. Now that I think about it. I don't want to go to the shale though. I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna go here. Cool thing about that little thing that I just went to is if you go to different parts of that little node, which takes you to Haga Basin, the main map, if you go to the different parts of it, you will pop out like where you are in retrospect of the map. So for example, I went in on the bottom right corner, so naturally I'm on the bottom right corner. And if I was on the top left corner, I would come up over here. It's kind of neat. Cool, sandstorm. Where's that at? Oh, very cool. Very cool. I got 10. Probably not even coming for me. TBH, honest. Yeah, no. In fact, it's going the other way, isn't it? Not even on the map anymore. Cool. Cool beans. Right. That is where I'm going to conclude this adventure. Pull out my outro music. Quit the video game. Thanks for watching.